Hi, thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Bree, and today my video is going to look a little bit different, just a little bit. I'm going to be talking about how to become a real estate agent, more specifically, how to become an agent in Georgia. So, if you are interested in becoming an agent, stay tuned because I have some really good advice and I'm going to share the steps that I took to become an agent in Georgia. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you are looking to become a real estate agent, you need to meet the basic requirements. You need to ensure that you are the appropriate age. For a real estate salesperson's license is 18, and then you also need to make sure that you have either a high school diploma or the equivalent. And then next, you are going to want to find a school where you can complete your 75 hours pre-licensing course. So this course is going to teach you about real estate, the laws, real estate math, and what's specific to your state. So this is very important. You really can't go any further without completing that step first. So you have to make sure that you find a school that is effective, that's accredited. So I would also say that there are options to do it online as well as in a classroom. So next, you have to pass the course exam. So this is something that I didn't know, and I thought I did a lot of research before becoming a realtor, and now that I'm a realtor, it amazes me how much I just did not know about this process when I got started. Whenever you finish your real estate school, you have to pass a final exam. We had to take the exam, and you had to pass the final exam. You only have a certain amount of times to pass it. And if you don't pass that final exam, you have to do the 75 hours all over again. I don't know if that's for every course, but it was true for mine. A lot of people that I've spoken to, they said the same thing. So make sure that you pass your exam at the end of the licensing course. Okay, so now you went through real estate school, you've passed the final exam, and then the next thing that you're going to do is apply to take your state exam. So with Georgia, our state and our national was the same test, so you're not taking two separate tests. Some states, they're taking two separate tests, but I know for Georgia, you apply to take one exam. You'll register and they'll let you know if you're eligible or not to take the exam. Once you get the email back saying that you're eligible, you pay your money, you schedule and book your date for your exam. So this part was fairly easy. I must admit, I didn't have any troubles with that. So once you pass the exam, you have to apply for your license. So that's just basically you running around town to pick up different things like proof that you're a citizen, your background records, things of that nature. So you're going to go ahead and go and pick up all of those things and then take it back to the place where you tested, and then you can apply for your license. Once you do that, they'll go ahead and print your license out for you. If you already have a broker, that's good. You can just take your broker's information and they'll apply it to your license. Or you can apply for an inactive license, which is what I did. So I had to apply for an inactive license because I wasn't signed to a broker yet. So once you pass your exam, if you already know the broker or the brokerage that you're going to be signed to or that you're going to go to, you can go ahead and take that information with you after you pass your exam to apply for an active license. If you haven't yet decided on a brokerage, then you can apply for an inactive license. You are going to want to find a broker. This was pretty hard for me. I'm in Atlanta and there's so many brokerages here. So whenever I went to interview at my actual brokerage that I'm with, it was just, I can't explain it, y'all. It was just a feeling that I had, and everybody seemed welcoming and warm. And then it seemed like a community, like they really cared about you. So the company is a large company, but it's not too large where I get lost in it, if that makes sense. Something I would say when you're looking for your broker or your brokerage, make sure that you're doing the research and that you're asking people that are actually signed to that brokerage. Make sure you go and see how they work, see what the office looks like, see what the office culture is, if they do competitions every week, if they reward their agents, if they have their agents back, what type of resources do they have? Do they have the experience to actually help you with, the journey that you're on and the things that you're wanting to accomplish? That's finding a broker in a nutshell. And next, you want to submit your application to that broker. So I submitted my application to maybe about 30 brokerages, and I was getting calls, and people were inviting me to seminars and to see the office and to interview. And I did go to a few, and I did do a few phone interviews, but my route that I decided to take is commercial. So I'm a commercial agent, and it's a little bit difficult finding a commercial brokerage. Not all commercial agents are signed to brokerages that are strictly commercial, but I knew that I wanted to be signed to a brokerage that was completely commercial. And if not completely commercial, I wanted them to have a commercial department or sector where I could learn and I could grow in the sector that I wanted to grow in and exist in. So, so you'll submit your application. People are going to be reaching out. I submitted my applications on the actual company's websites. I sent emails to the actual people through LinkedIn, to the recruiters. I filled out applications on LinkedIn, on Indeed, everywhere, y'all. I was just looking for a brokerage, and I wanted to get my feet wet to see how it was, until I started hearing back from everyone, and they were offering this and they were offering that. I was just thinking, I need to do some research, and I need to just put a cap on this. And so that's what I did. So make sure you do some research and apply to the ones that you actually researched. Y'all, I was applying to everybody because I didn't know where to start, or I didn't know like what was good, what was bad, what was desirable, what wasn't. I had no idea. I just got my license and I jumped straight into it. And so don't do that. Don't be like me. So that is what I did. I applied for an inactive license. All right. And so I literally went in, I had an interview with my broker. He loved me, and then he signed me on the spot. He sent me my paperwork that day. I signed my paperwork that day. I sent him all my license, like my information, everything. I sent everything over that day. In my interview, he was just like, we're having training right now. It's a 4-week course, and we just started yesterday, so you'll only miss 2 days. And he was basically just saying, you could jump in tomorrow. And I said, well, why not? So I paid my brokerage fees, and then I was in class the next day, y'all. It was fate. And after that, you are done. I would definitely say, after you find, your brokerage and you get signed and everything, I would definitely say just make sure that you are choosing what route you want to go, because once you get in real estate, you're in it and things start moving a little bit fast. And before you know it, so much time has gone by and you're just like, where did the time go? So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If there are any other videos that you would like to see from me, just let me know. And make sure that you follow my Instagram. It's Commercial with Bree. That's CommercialWithBre. Commercial with Bree. And then make sure you guys send me an email if you know anyone that is looking for commercial real estate. Just let me know. Send me a message or leave a comment down below and I can assist you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next video.